Hmm. Mass. Set the voltage level to 3000. Mr. Beef Pie, can you hear me? Do you know where you are? You are at the Sunny Palms Dietary Detox and Physique Rehabilitational Correctional Facility. I am your physician, Dr. Szadist. That is spelled S-Z-A-D-I-S-T. The Z is silent, as I prefer you be. I have asked my nurse Devereaux, to strap you down to a stainless steel table, place a ball gag in your mouth, and reinforce it with duct tape in order for us to have a proper conversation. When you arrived here at the Sunny Palms facility, you were a mess. While I commend you for having the willingness and the sense to realize that you needed help, your little drive from the Midwest to California was nothing but a blackout binge. 3 days of driving across the interstate, stopping at one fast food restaurant after another, consuming hot dogs, nachos, burritos, tacos, until you arrived here. An absolute mess. Your face smeared with ketchup and mustard. Your shirt stained with taco sauce and nacho cheese sauce, with salt and grease under your fingernails. Clearly, you need help, and you have come to the right place. The reason you find yourself on this table and restrained is simple. In your first 48 hours here, you have proven to be a very difficult patient. The reason for the ball gag and duct tape is simple. In order for us to have a proper dialogue and a conversation about what needs to happen here, it's critical that you do the listening and I do the talking. You have a most unfortunate habit, and this is being recorded so that you may watch it and learn, is that when a video camera is pointed at you, you have the most unfortunate habit of talking. So I will do the talking, you will do the listening. As you may or may not know, I am the director of the Sunny Palms facility. My specialties are psychology, physiology, and a minor in electrical engineering. Nurse, set the voltage level to 5,000. Some consider my methods to be rather extreme. I like to think of them as being more effective. You will lose weight under my care. You will add muscle under my care. You have proven to be, well, a bit too much for the other physicians here. Dr. Lucifer tells me that during your initial examination on arrival, that you clutched him by the face mask, tore it off, and swallowed it in order to cop an easy meal. Now, I know that our initial starvation process does seem to be a little rough, but it's essential in teaching you control over your whole. Dr. Cerebellum tells me during his psych evaluation that you told him the unfortunate story from your childhood when you were in physical education class, on the verge of manhood and puberty, when the other ruffians in class stripped you naked, hog-tied you, applied depilatory cream to your genitalia, and denuded you, and then paraded your naked young body in front of the student body. As you began to weep, recounting this traumatic story, Dr. Cerebellum offered you a tissue. You grabbed an entire handful and shoved them into your mouth in order to cup yet another easy meal. As such, I, Dr. Szadist, will take care of your rehabilitation. I will decide for you what you will do and what you won't do. And if you recall correctly, when you entered our facility and signed the papers making a commitment that is irrevocable, and I will be in control of what happens over the course of the next 30 days. I pride myself on the reputation of this facility, and you, Mr. Well, from my perspective, clearly, I see the bear. I see the pie. But like that little old lady in the commercials, I too am left wondering, where's the beef? Well, perhaps it is within you, and it will be my job to bring it out of you. Yes, set the voltage level to 8,000. I don't want Mr. Beef Pie to remember this little conversation consciously. But we'll leave it planted in his subconscious to guide him through the rest of his stay here at Sunny Point.